Hi, I am Renate Moore. Welcome to Let's Cook and Just Eat. It's the holiday season, and that means it's time to get desserts on the table. I will show you how easy it is to make my no-cry apple pie using pure and simple ingredients and a few easy steps. To make the crust, combine the flour, salt, sugar, and cold diced butter to a food processor and pulse to form a crumbly mixture. Add really cold water. It's very important that your water should be very chilled. You can add ice cubes even so that it melts, but make sure the cubes do not go into the mixture. So then you pulse to combine until your mixture forms a crumbly texture when you squeeze with your fingers. Ensure a nice flaky crust. Do not overwork your dough. When squeezed with the fingers, it should resemble a texture like this. We then dump the dough onto a pastry board. Bring it together nicely and gently. We'll divide it in half and we'll wrap it in plastic wrap. Stick it in the refrigerator so it can chill for at least an hour before using. You can also freeze this for later use and pull it out whenever you're ready to bake sometime later on. And this is the chilled dough from the refrigerator. On a well-floured board, roll out one of the discs to 9 inches, then paste into your pie plate. And this pie crust is very forgiving, so you never have to worry about it loosening up or being broken. Even if you do, you can move it around with your fingers and put it back together. And that's what makes cooking fun and no pressure. And feel free to shape your pie, bring the crust up like this. Like I said, it's a very forgiving pie recipe, pie crust recipe. Don't worry. And this goes back into the refrigerator while we prepare the filling. This part is very important because the chilling prevents the crust from shrinking when it goes into the oven. And now we're getting ready to make the filling. Peel and slice apples, orange juice, sugar. We add our brown sugar, 3 tablespoons flour, and in here we have cinnamon, nutmeg, and kosher salt. And that's it. And you mix this together. And then we'll pull the chilled pie crust from the refrigerator and pour this into it. Then we'll make the top crust and get this into the oven. And we have a chilled pie crust all ready to go. And we now pour our filling into this beautiful pie crust. And then you just put some dabbles of butter. You take your crust and you put it over here. See how easy that was? Then you will crimp your edges. And we'll get this into the oven. If you have extra hanging over, you just trim the edges. And then we can have a beautiful, this is how we put it together. Beautiful edge to your pie. Use flour. And this is the technique. We will now brush the top with some milk. And if you are dairy-free, you can just use coconut milk. Add a little sprinkle of sugar. And then you make a slit to allow the steam to come out while the apple cooks. And then we will cover this with a piece of non-stick foil. If you don't have non-stick foil, you can use regular foil. Just spray it with a little bit of cooking spray so that it doesn't stick to your beautiful crust. We will then pop this into a preheated 400-degree oven and cook this for 45 minutes. Then we'll remove the foil and let it brown and finish up for another 10 or 15 minutes, and we will have a beautiful pie. You know me by now, I do not like to waste ingredients. So if you have any leftover pie dough, here is what you can do. Use a small cookie cutter and cut out shapes, and that's when you can add it to the top of your pie crust and decorate it so you have a nice festive pie when it's finished baking. Enjoy your pie, hot or cold. Let's forget about putting fast food on the table. This is how you get fresh food, even desserts, fast on the table. You can get this recipe and the others in this series in my cookbook, Just Eat Pure and Simple Cooking. Find copies at ladywrens.com. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Renate Moore.